Running a plantain chips business is not easy. In fact, the truth is, no business is easy. But it takes the grace of God and also understanding of the business to be able to be successful in that business. Okay. Now, this video I'm dropping is for people that want to go into plantain chips business, or if you're into the business and you're facing one of the challenges I'm going to point out now, because I'm going to be pointing out some challenges and also how to overcome those challenges from my experience and from my research. Okay, now if this sounds like something you're interested in, please do well to watch this video to the end so you don't miss out on the success of your business. Okay, I am also going to tell you tips on how to navigate this business in order for you not to run out, in order for you not to burn out, not to be stressed out. Okay, now make sure you watch the video to the end because I'm going to be dropping the tips at the end. If you are new here, my name is Gold. Welcome to this space. Okay, here we talk about business, everything business and social media growth tips. Okay, to help us to grow more, earn more, side hustles and the rest of them. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, please do well to hit the subscribe button, like this video, share this video to your family and friends that are also interested in such activity. Okay, now let's dive straight into the business of today. I don't want to waste your time. It's going to be a very short video. Now, one of the problems that I have faced is sourcing for raw materials. Like the plantain is the major material here. Plantain and oil, they are the major materials in plantain chips business, believe it or not. And sometimes there are some seasons, there are some seasons where it can be so difficult to get good plantain and to get them in large quantity. Remember, the more you buy, the more quantity you buy, the more profit you make. Okay, I've said it in my previous video where I talked about things that they don't tell you in plantain chips business. So if you've not watched it, please do well to go and watch that video. I'm going to drop the link in the description also. Now, sourcing for raw materials can be frustrating at times. Okay, now what I have decoded from this problem is that you try as much as possible to look for farmers, people that cultivate this crop, this plantain. Okay, people that cultivate it and harvest it and sell to others. Make friends with them if possible. Yes, have a good relationship with them, because if you have a good relationship with them, you find out that they will be the one to keep you at the know of when it's right to buy in bulk and when it's not right to buy in bulk. Okay, and even at that, you even get things at you get plantain at cheaper rates. I'm telling you the truth, this is from experience. Now, this is get sourcing for raw materials can be stressful, and I said to overcome this, you have to look for farmers, buy direct from farmers. If you don't know any farmer, try to connect. Okay, in business, you have to look for people that are in the same line of business with you, okay, around you, so that you flow with whatever is going on, whatever is on trend, and the rest of them. There's somebody out there that knows farmer that is close to you that produce plantain. So go and make connections with people in the same line of business so that you grow better. Now, the next challenge I'm going to point out here is high production cost. I said this in my last video because sometimes after producing, you find out that you might not even get your plantain might not come out to equate your production cost. Talk more of you having what do they call it, profits. It means that you are below your capital in that production, and which is very bad for every business person. Very, very bad. Now, in order to combat this, in order to overcome this problem, what I would advise you do is buy your raw materials in bulk. If you are buying small, small, it will not help you. You will continue having shortage. You will continue having losses until you learn to buy your raw materials in bulk, starting from your plantain, your oil, your gas. I've said it that it's best you use coal, that is charcoal pot, or if possible firewood. But you have to be skilled so that your plantain does not get burnt. So even if you want to start with firewood, make sure that you start with little quantity so that when you have mastered when to remove your plantain, that is when you can now start frying it in large quantity using your firewood. But for the meantime, if you're using your gas cooker, you're using oil, you're using your plantain, your packaging nylon, whatever you're going to package it, try to get them in bulk. You will save more. Okay, when you get them in bulk, you save more. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as I have stated it. When you buy your materials in bulk, you save more after production. You find out that you have more profits, and you can never have loss if you do this thing. I'm telling you for true. Okay, now the next one is packaging and preservation. Now, if you don't get a good packaging material, remember you are buying a good packaging material and you also buy in bulk in order for you to save money or save cost of production, reduce cost of production. Now, if you don't buy a good packaging material, my dear, you will lose, you will have losses, because before you sell out, you find out that some of your plantains have now broken, they are no longer good at sight, because the eyes will first of all feed before it goes into the mouth. Okay, so it has to be presentable, it has to be enticing, it has to be delicious from the view, from the eye or to the eyes or whatever. So sometimes if you don't get good packaging nylon, and if you don't preserve properly, okay, if you don't get every packaging containers, you find out that when once air gets into it, that's just loss. There's just loss, because you on your own, if you're a good business person, you if you are opportune to test it before sending it out, you will not want to send out something that is bad, because it will portray a bad, to give a bad image to your brand. So you see that that is loss. So it's good for you to invest in quality packaging materials, whether it's container, whether it's nylon. Make sure that they are airtight packaging containers, please. Now the next one I'm going to point out here is price sensitivity. There are some times that your cost of production might increase due to the increase of the raw materials. Okay, it happens. Some seasons it's like that. Now, instead of you to go into loss, what you do, you sell your products according to what you have produced, according to your cost of production after adding your profit and everything. You sell it, but make sure that you maintain the quality of your product, because once you maintain the quality of your product, no matter the amount you sell it for, people trust your brand, so they will always buy it. Now, the good thing, the some another thing you can do to help or to assist or to work on the problem at that time is to produce smaller packages at cheaper prices. For example, if you have a pouch of plantain chips going for 2,500, you can look for a smaller pouch also that should go for like maybe 1,500. That way, someone that maybe used to buy the 1 or 2 5 before for 1 5 can now buy the smaller one for 1 5, because that is what he or she can afford. Good, right? I promise to drop tips on how to navigate these challenges stress free. Okay. Now, one thing that I want you to do is please maintain your standard, maintain the taste of your product, plan your production, plan everything that you do concerning your business. Be intentional about it. Okay. Be creative. Be creative in your business, in your brand. Be creative. Use every means available for you to market it, to advertise it. Become Create content around your business. Let people be aware of what you do, your brand, what your brand stands for. Now, lastly, please be open to correction. Try to always ask for your customers' review, customers' feedback. Take them seriously and work on whatever that needs to be worked on, and that is how we grow. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. I hope it was so useful, and it's going to be useful. Please save this video for later. Bye for now, and see you in my next video.